Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. I need to move away from you guys. You guys are a noisy bunch tonight. And if anybody was watching that pre-roll, yes, I did forget where my aeroplane was parked and I had to go looking for it. So, I'm gonna just move away for a second. Hello, Tyler. Just happened to jump in there. How are you, sir? Well, welcome everybody. Hopefully everybody's having a good simming weekend. Now let me get my stuff sorted here. I'll move away from all you guys. And just sit there for a sec. So I think I saw a comment in there before. No, I know Doha's not in Dubai. We're flying to Dubai, so. I think that was James. I saw that, James. But anyway, Luke, how are you, man? Welcome to the stream. Steve, how are you? Banjo, what's up? What's happening? Dext, how are you, mate? Yes, we are in the West USA server. And I need to turn my stuff down because it's blaring as usual. There we go. Oscar, how are you, sir? Welcome. Red, g'day, mate. Akop, how are you going? Spirit Gaming, welcome to the stream. James, how are you, buddy? Team Pucks, how are you, sir? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Here we go. See, Bricks, I'm watching this, watching MSS to download. There we go. How long do you have to wait for it to download, Bricks? You got much to go or not? Fuzzdog, how are you, sir? Welcome. Time to prepare a pre-flight coffee. Yes, it is. Luke. Dose, how are you, mate? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Drezzy, how are you, sir? Sorry, James, I couldn't help myself. Brad, how are you, my friend? Doing well. So hopefully you guys are doing well today. So I haven't flown around this part of the world since I flew an airliner around here back in the day when flight sims were black and white. So I thought this would be interesting. I think it was Campbell who said we should fly around here, so that's what we decided to do. So because there's a lot of point of interest in Microsoft Flight Simulator as you're flying around the coast here. So if anybody, I've got it set on to 3:30. I don't know what time the sun goes down here, but hopefully we get a bit of a sunset view as we're flying to Dubai, or Dubai I should say. I say Dubai because that's like the a rich way of saying it. That was a dad joke if anybody wanted to know. What do we got? Max, how are you, sir? What plane we flying? We're flying the Cirrus, the SR-22. I haven't flown it in the sim, actually, to be honest. Yep. I really shouldn't say that, but I haven't flown it. So, Skyfox, how are you, sir? Does someone know if there's an A380 ad on a Microsoft Flight Simulator? No, I doubt it, because no one's made an A380 yet. I doubt we'll see one, because they're too complex. Eric, how are you, sir? Welcome, welcome, welcome. And Dick, how are you? 66 gigabytes, but only showing as 44 gigabytes. Oh, that's interesting. Tex got the dad joke. Very good. Very, very, very good. I'm not as lame as I think then. But John, thank you very much for the $1 donation, John. Very much appreciated. And Heiko, thank you very much for the subscription. So, let's have a quick look. Scenery's not too bad around here. Not too bad at all. Anyways, let's jump in. Actually, I'll jump in so I can't hear you guys. No, we definitely don't want to turn air traffic control. I couldn't think of anything most annoying in this sim. Jump into the cockpit. And look at this. Everybody, look at this. Actually, we need to do that outside. Look at that. No crashing here, ladies and gentlemen. No crashing in here. I forgot what the map looks like. Not that I really use it, but... So, it looks like this update's been pretty good for me. I haven't had any issues with it so far. Frame rates look pretty decent. Mike, how are you, sir? Many others just installed Sydney Scenery. I must visit. Do you have a spare? Do I have a spare room? Spare room in the cockpit here with me, or a spare room at my house. And if you guys didn't see, someone's actually done, I think it's Oz Scenes, they've done Gold Coast, actually, airport. So I'm interested to pick that up, install it, and mess around with it. So, but anyways, let's... Hi, Frugal Aussie. If you call it me that, I'm gonna have to say everything is phenomenal, Chris. Absolutely phenomenal. Anyways, let's get this thing started up, because I have no idea how to start up the aircraft, so we'll work out. Does this have... Oh, that's in ops. I know. That's off. Here you go, one. Alright, so we're gonna start on the right tank, and I'm going to put some fuel in. Alright, be nice when the next update it has, and this has got kilos in it, which will be a really cool. Actually, we're just going to be flying on our lonesome there, so we'll just have a me in there, and I wish I weighed 170 pounds. Alright, so that will do there. And battery is on. Cluster is on. What's that? Oh. Chris with the donation. Oh no, who was that? I missed that. Buzz Luzu, thank you very much appreciated. Drop some bailouts in the chats for you. Thank you very much, sir. Very much appreciated. You are too kind. Much appreciated. All right, we need to get going in the air. And I'm just trying to nav lights on. Figure out how to actually fly this thing. Turn airframe de-ice on. We don't need to turn that. That's in NOPT. Pitot heat switch is on. That's the avionics switch there. What's that one there? Master, alternator master. We'll turn that one on. And as we just switch the keys over, that should be pretty much all there is. Any VR in the sim yet? No, not yet. It's going to be very soon, I imagine. Alright, so we'll kick that over. Make sure we've got actual throttles in this thing. Mixtures to rich. There's idle. We'll put a little bit in there. Like I know what I'm doing when it comes to this. Boost pump on. Actually, we might just prime it. I like flying new planes, but I don't know what to do. Nick, how are you, sir? Welcome, welcome. Alright. Clear prop. There we go. First go, and it looks like the brakes are off. And we'll turn avionics on. Make sure we've got wind options in here. We'll set that up. CDI on. I'm going to turn alt on to right now. That'll do. Back. Garmin's on there. Where is heading nav? Well, there's altitude down here. That changes up there. So we're going to go 3,000 feet. Hopefully all this stuff works. I think we're good to go. That doesn't work. Alright, I think I am good to go. And burrow is set. But Buzz, thank you very much, sir. Very much appreciated. Courage, how are you, sir? Welcome. Mate, I'm doing absolutely fantastic. Nick, what's happening, sir? Chris is not impressed with that drop a donation. Oh, sorry, Chris. Ken, how are you, sir? Welcome to the stream. Darren, what's happening, sir? Mate, we are definitely doing well. Doing well. Hopefully you're doing well as well. Turn on your fuel, dude. How do you mean? I turned on the fuel before. It's should be closed. We nearly closed it then. Alrighty, that'll do. I'm sure we will make mistakes. Oh, I don't like that view. I'm sure we'll make mistakes considering I don't normally fly the Cirrus, but we'll see how we go. Alright, so I have no idea where we're going on this runway tonight. Let's quickly have a quick look. Does anybody know where we're actually going? Got that one there. It's just the one, is it? Pilot's already down there, one. Alrighty, let's go. Nick says, I love the music. Daniel, how are you, sir? Oh, welcome to the stream. Where are we going today? We're going to Gigabyte. We're basically flying around the coastline from Oman all the way to Gigabyte. And look at that, we've got a bunch of Cirruses everywhere. Lynn, how are you, mate? Oh, welcome to the stream, my friend. We're starting from, if someone could post the, drop the flight plan in there, that'd be very, very much appreciated. We've got a rogue ground crew there in a car. Looks like we're going to have a taxi race down here, are we? Yeah, I absolutely agree, Chris, but no, we're not going to see any PMDG products until this time next year is my prediction. Because the sim's not developed enough to have... the sim's not developed enough, in my opinion, to have... to have, I can't think. Whoops. Make sure we don't go up the bum of someone. He's not developed enough to have study level airliners in there. That's pretty much why you're not going to see any of that stuff. Have I taxied over onto the runway? Oh my god, I have too. I was just following the crowd. That was pretty bad. Don't mind me. Brad's asked, do I like using a joystick or a yoke? A yoke. And if you want to, you can just put in exclamation mark a yoke, and you'll be able to see which one that I actually use. Oh, this is a turning lane here anyway. Alrighty, so we're not going to worry about doing run-ups or anything like that. So strobe is strobing, nav lights are on, Peter heat is on. We won't worry about ice protection because it looks pretty good. And do we need takeoff flaps in the Cirrus? I have no idea. We'll put a notch of flaps down anyway. Actually, no, you can't see what yoke I use, Nick, because I don't have the bot turned on. Hang on 1 second, sir. Thank you, Flynn. Very, very much appreciated. I always at least mute myself at least once in the sim. FS Australia, of course it is. There wouldn't be a sim when I haven't, wouldn't be a stream when I haven't muted the mic, so. Mile. I can't actually let that comment go. Very, very funny. All right, let's get out of here. What were you talking about? Yes, I know. I do it all the time. Oh, what was I talking about? I was talking about... I have no idea, I've forgotten. Oh, there we go. Got a little bit of I need to sort my rudders out again. I've lost all my my sensitivity levels are all gone again. Chris, I just saw your comment. Very, very funny. Taj, how are you, sir? Hello, I've been wanting to play the new flight sim for ages, but I don't have a PC and I want to come out on Xbox ASP. Really enjoying watching your vids. Thank you very much, sir. Welcome. So I'm just going to do a quick lap around here. Only problem is the Cirrus is not very... Got this big section in the row there. It's not really... a bit hard to sort of look out. No good asking Frugal Pete for advice? Why is that? Viper, how are you, sir? Oh, welcome. Welcome. Just need to turn the sim down because it's absolutely blaring. There we go. Now I can hear. Ah, okay. I don't, unfortunately, I don't, as all of you guys must be very, very, very shocked to hear, I don't keep up with Frugal Pete's personal life. So I do enjoy watching his videos, but I do not keep up with his personal life. Nor do I keep up with any other streamers' personal things. So, alright, so we need to put the flaps up, because I think I put 2-notch flaps down. So now we're going to have to trim like a legend. There we go. Going to cost more than a 737 cockpit? Probably will. Probably will. Alrighty, and we are on track. Yeah, that's what I was having a look, Taj, before. That was actually quite... It's pretty nice scenery around here. I think it's... I don't know. I've only watched videos of aircraft landing in here, and it looks really, really nice. So I think we're going to be in for a bit of a nice Nice flight. The sim is looking absolutely... you caught me. I was nearly going to say it, phenomenal. But I tell you what, I think this patch 4 has basically got the sim up to be at a minimum standard of where it should have been on release when it comes to bugs and things like that. So it is getting better. Jared, how are you, sir? A good early morning from California. Well, welcome, mate. Welcome to the stream. So today's flight, we're on the West USA server. Got live weather conditions. And I've basically got my sim set to, it must be nearly 4 o'clock, so I had it set for 3:30, and hopefully we get a nice sunset view. Ben, the destination is Dubai. Chris, behave yourself. And a nice night in Australia. Yeah, it's night time here. Simon, how are you, sir? Good morning from the overcast Southampton of UK. Simon, for some reason I think you've said overcast before. Scotland, hello from Scotland. How are you, mate? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Mate, all is well. Ben, we just departed from Oman and we're flying all the way over to Dubai, but we're going to do it the long way. So instead of basically cutting to the left over this way and going into there, we're just going to actually do a full flight around. So actually this should have the range button here. The range is out. So we're basically going to fly around here. So actually the displays are working pretty good. I'm going to change my mind and fly up to 4,000 feet because I missed 3,000. So where do you actually turn the autopilot on though? Well, we are in Southampton. Fair enough. Does anyone, so where's actually turn the autopilot button on for someone that hasn't flown this aircraft before? Oh, hang on. Disregard what I just said. There we go. It's going to slow down just a tad. Fuzz, how are you, sir? Welcome to the stream, my friend. And if I've missed anybody, I do apologise. The next button blue, yeah. I was having a bit of a moment there to myself. But we got there. Yes, the AP button says Daz. Yeah, I know. I can't believe I said that. Move the alert button here. It's actually quite a nice plane to fly. We've got one of these down at my flight school. It's what they use to do the CPL and the PPL training on it. I'd love to just jump up and go for a flight in one and just see what it's actually like. Don't know how I'd feel having the stick all the way up there though. That would be interesting. Taj, what state are you in? We're in the state of Queensland. There we go. I tell you what, this is how unorganized I've been for the stream. I basically got home, raced to the PC to get it set up. I haven't even got a coffee ready for the stream. What is going on? We've got no snacks, no coffee. We'll have to sort it out later. Lucky you're in Victoria. Well, hopefully you guys get some good news tomorrow. So, and you got daylight saving. KLC, I live in Abu Dhabi, Dubai. Do you? I shouldn't say Abu Dhabi. I said the wrong thing there. But really? Well, welcome to the stream, my friend. Dazza says you can't stream without snacks or drinks, mate. I know. That's why I can't even I can't speak in the stream tonight. What's that over there? Bit random. Oh, look at the sun in all its glory today. Simon says, go Panthers. Simon, I don't even follow the sport. I know. Some of you guys might be a bit angry, a bit annoyed with me. I don't even follow the sport. Miles says, have to go. Thanks for the stream and see you next time. And thank you very much for dropping by. Much appreciated. Where we're heading to, Max, we're heading to Dubai. We're just going the long way, so... Let me know if I'm going too fast for some of you guys as well. The pilot, how are you, sir? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully everybody's having a good sim weekend. I'm looking forward tomorrow testing out some new gear that I haven't had a chance for a couple of weeks. I'll tell you what, I actually haven't had much time to test out some new stuff and do video reviews of late. It's been too busy. Going to be a good final. Does who's actually in the finals? I wouldn't even have a clue. It's always a long way in a GA. Banjo's up front in the TBM at 50% throttle and half flaps. Alright, mate, so I'm not going too slow for you, obviously. But we're flying, I've got the flight path for us to go. Here comes Tyler up on our 6th here. Just sneakily crawling up. But we're going to be, should you do the Bathurst Flight 1000? There we go. We should have done a flight to Bathurst. Yep. Miles, that's what I'll be watching tomorrow. The wife just doesn't know. You hear Jaws music? Do-do. Yeah, there's comes Tyler. Frank, how are you, mate? Welcome to the stream. Viper's a little bit wonky there. Yeah, forgot it's Bathurst tomorrow. I did remember, but then I forgot. So, to be honest, I do watch the V8s. I'm a big motor racing fan, but it's I'm more into Formula 1 than anything else. So I do watch the big races, but I did remember Bathurst was on, and then I forgot about it. So I'll be checking it out tomorrow. Darren says, supposedly got my Thrustmaster Airbus gear arriving this week. Joystick and the throttles. Oh mate, you'll love the joystick for a there's always one. There is always one. You'll love the joystick. And I'm interested in checking out the throttles as well and doing a review for you guys to see if it's worth a value for money as well. Can I choose? Can you choose? Are you asking can you do it? Can you choose in the sim, or do you want me to fly something different next time, like a 747? You can fly a 747. You can fly a 787 if you got the right package, and you can fly a A320. So we actually might do a 747 flight in the next stream because we haven't done one for a little bit. So Tasha's, what's better, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 or Prepared? To give you, okay, the best way would say I have uninstalled Prepared on my sim, but I've still got X-Plane on my sim. So I don't think you can compare Prepared and Microsoft Flight Simulator. I don't think you can compare those sims at this stage. The throttle will be good with the A320. Works out that the box apparently is after. Works out of the box apparently after the. Okay, cool. Chev, how are you, sir? Oh, welcome to the stream, my friend. Oh, that'll be cool, Darren. Be absolutely cool. I'm sure there's a lot of people looking forward to those throttles. Because there's not too much in the market when it comes to throttles. You got, hang on one second. Just back up a little bit. And I'll do a little quick shameless plug. You can get some Oz Flight Simmer merch in the store as well, including some new, what do we call it? Some new bailout merch as well. I'll pin it up a little bit in the chat. So you pretty much got these ones, these throttles here. Oh, you can see those. You got the Cytec ones there. They've been around forever in the day. And then next you're going to have the honeycomb stuff, and then you jump up to like $900 throttles. So I'm assuming a lot of people are going to be very excited about the Thrustmaster ones and then the honeycomb stuff. So it should be good. Chris says prepared for study level and Microsoft for VFR. Yeah, Microsoft will be study level one day, but it's going to be at least 12 months. Paul, just watched the game between Penrith and South. Very cool. Who won, mate? Actually, probably should say it might be a spoiler for some people. The Mighty Angus, how are you, sir? Welcome to the stream. Chev, we just took off from Omar and we're flying to Dubai, but we're actually doing it the long way. So, because we're going to fly over some of the scenic places to go. Actually, I should have cut around here more, but we're just cutting down a little bit. Frank says, still using my G940 and loving it. Chev, no, it's not a sling, it is the Cirrus SR22. Have I purchased Sydney Orbex pack? Paul, I do have it, yeah. OMAI is really the third waypoint, is it? It was quite late last night when I did set up the flight plan, so I may have got it wrong a little bit. But also, Paul, Gold Coast Airport, not the actual airline airport, the GA airport, the Southport one. Oz Sceneries, I think, have done something with that. I saw a video trailer before, so I'm keen to check that one out as well. Darren says, just got the new quests yesterday. Got to see what it's like to fly in the sim. The resolution is really, really nice. Darren, so what sim were you using for that? Prepared, or were you using X-Plane for that one? Paul says, what would you rate it out of 10? What were you asking, Paul? Yeah, we're flying too slow for Fuzz, so that's why he's got his gear down. Does Microsoft Flight Simulator have sling aircraft? No. But then again, I haven't seen any simulator that has a sling aircraft, so... There's Dex coming in. He's been flying inverted basically for the last 24 hours. Dex, are you going to show us how to fly inverted in the sling, mate? There we go. He's going for it, everybody. There we go. That's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. Now you got to stay that way to the next waypoint. Can you do it? Because remember, the last stream, you smashed it into the ground by showboating. And he's going to... There we go. Can he stabilize, or is he just going to slowly sink into the ocean? Must be nice. Darren said, I used P3 but haven't tried the Quest yet. Gonna do that later today. It's impressive bit of kit for the price. Yeah. So would you need the Quest? Can you use the Quest, and excuse my ignorance because I haven't checked out the Quest too much, but can you use the Quest, or do you need to plug the cable in to be able to do it with some simming? No worries, Chev. Thank you very much for dropping by, my friend. I really appreciate it. Oh, Paul asked about the Sydney Orbex pack out of 10. Well, it's hard to compare because I haven't really picked up any other city scenery packs, so it's hard to sort of compare, but it does look awesome. So I wish I could compare it to something, but for what it is, it's a large improvement on Sydney, so I would have to rate it quite high, but I couldn't give it a score because I need something to compare it to. But if I would say compare it to what it was before, it's definitely value for money if you're going to fly around Sydney a lot. Now, if you're only going to fly into Sydney now and then, it's probably not worth getting a city scene, and I normally don't pick up city scenes if I don't fly around in the area much, so if that's sort of answers your question. But for what it is, it's very, very nice. Corby, how are you, sir? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Commander, how are you, mate? Not sure if I said hello before. Oh, you're from Sydney, Paul? Okay, definitely go and pick it up if you're from Sydney and you'll be flying around there. Yeah, absolutely worth it. Yeah. So for me, I don't actually fly around Sydney much except when I'm landing airliner is in there. So, which is not happening much at the moment, the way the conditions that the airliner is in. So, probably only just downloaded the Japan update. Mate, it's absolutely very stunning to fly around Japan. I'm looking forward to so we should next week on Thursday we should get a lot more information about the North American update, and then the following week, so the last couple of days of October, we will have that update, and I'm looking forward to it because I fly in the US a lot because I really enjoy the scenery. So there we go. Travis says the city pack is brilliant on night flights. Darren says might have to get some something faster. You know, 172, yeah. So maybe drop into the Beechcraft, the Baron, something like that, or even the SR22. Mark, evening. Any news about a 747 reachable on PNG for Microsoft Flight Simulator? Mark, I think PMDG said they're basically, last I heard, pushed back. So next year is a 737. So no word on 777s or 747s. And I would say, Mark, we're not really going to see much updates for those for a long time. Japan looks incredible in the sim. Can't wait for the US update. Yeah, 100%. I totally agree. Dose, yeah, 100%. So Orbex have done Caloundra Airport before, so I'm looking forward and hoping they'll do something like that. And I think you'll see eventually Orbex doing like regions again and all that sort of stuff like that. But have a look at the scenery around this place. Max is in a caravan. Game says, hi, can you please fly in the Beechcraft? I'm not on this one. This is the first time I've really flown the Cirrus, so we're going to give that a go. Yeah, I'm afraid, Mark, we're going to be stuck with the default aircraft that don't fly very well for a while, and I don't think we're going to see any. We will see a Aerosoft are going to drop in a I can't remember, can't think of it. What are they working on? And that's going to be pretty close to study level. Let's just say it's going to be entertainment level, and that'll be before the end of the year because they're working quite closely. Someone looks like their propeller wasn't spinning around then. Some of us can't afford more than one plane, so don't laugh. Oh, I can't remember what Aerosoft's doing, but that'll be out. It's not the CRJ. It is. Can you pull the chute on the SR-27? No, we can't, Mark. I would have done that already. Any news on helicopters? No, because they need to work on helicopters in the sim and just the flight mechanics, and I don't think they've even started it. That'll be a paid DLC pretty much, I reckon. So you can see the tracks? Of course you can. Also, we can post the flight plan in here, or you can check out, you can actually download the flight plan from our Discord page where we've got it in there, but I'll also grab it as well. There we go. What server are we on? We are in the West USA. I've been staying on that server because it's been doing quite well, so. Thanks, Dex. But we're making good time on today's flight already. The next waypoint we'll be getting to will be OMAU, and we're basically 5 minutes ETA, so it should be enough time for you to jump into the in an F-16. So are we going to go back and forwards along the coast? Tim, we're going to be flying up the coast, yep. And then after that, we'll see what we're going to do after that, see what time the stream is, how we're going. Do a couple of city loops around the Dubai city. Is it the Aerosoft? Is it the CRJ? Okay. That was the CRJ, yeah. So that's going to be, it's not, they said it's not going to be study level, but there'll be enough in there to keep people entertained. So it's more like going to be like their A320 sort of level. So, and that should be out. Did I say F-16? What did I read before? What was Darren going to jump into? Yeah, Darren said he was going to jump into an F-16. I don't know where he's going to find one, Dex, but anyways. Reboot time. Oh, look at the sunset there. It's going to be a pretty one. Alright, so what I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to jump out and make that coffee that I never made, and I will be back very, very, very shortly. Luke, you have control, sir. There we go. What did I miss in gaming? But how are you, sir? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Finn, how are you, mate? Yes, Campbell, we do have... We've got coffee. And I'm very, very excited because I got the confirmation email that the new Oz Flight Simmer mugs are on the way. As I was saying in the last stream, we broke all the ones that we had. Not because they're bad quality, it's just because we dropped them. Wonder what the third world update will be. Paul, that'll be interesting. I reckon it's going to be... I think it's going to be either UK, or I got a funny feeling it'll be something like Africa or something like that. But again, they're probably doing it where they can buy the good data from. So, Bryce, yes, mugs. Do you have merch? Yes, it's pinned to the top. And also you can write in, I think I did a little thing there. You can check out the shop. We launched the shop last week. There we go. So the merch ships from 2 places around the world. Ships from the US and also ships from the UK. And I've pretty much made the pricing as cheap as I can. So especially if anybody from Australia wants to pick up merch, they're not going to get reamed with conversion pricing. So, but we've got the new bailout range, which has got hoodies, t-shirts, singlets, mobile phones, all that sort of cool stuff. How do you put in the downloaded flight plan? So Max, basically when you load into the world, you need to press the spacer bar, and then you can find out on your PC whereabouts your flight plans are stored. Or you should be able to just save it anywhere. Can't you actually say you should be able to save it to your desktop and basically hit the spacer bar and load it in and find it from there. So Bryce says they're good prices if you ask me. Thank you, Bryce. Yeah. Because I've had a look and seen what some of those places charge people for merch, and I'm like, that's too expensive. So we are going to do some hats eventually as well. But I'm sort of seeing what you guys are like, and then we'll go from there. Oh, look at that. So you got the shadow. Actually, I don't know if that's too realistic or not. I've never really seen the sling do that, to be honest. Someone's having fun down here. Andrew, will you be updating your computer anytime soon? Andrew, I can't comment on that. Got secrets happening when it comes to that sort of stuff, which we'll be able to tell you guys, I don't know, maybe in a month. Some secret stuff happening. Some really cool stuff. So, Captain all the way from Florida, how are you, sir? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, it looks absolutely awesome. Oh, just spilt my coffee like an old man. Alcock, how are you, sir? Welcome to the stream. There we go, Dex is inverted. One thing that Dex does really well when he goes inverted is he flies down. And then he flies up. So, has anybody in the last week picked up an airport add-on, an aircraft add-on, not to mention there's not too much to choose from. Has any picked up any sort of, I don't know, utilities or anything for Microsoft Flight Simulator? I'd be interested what you guys have picked up, just in case I've missed something. Wayne, hi from UK. How are you, mate? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Taj says, I'm going to get a new piece soon. What components should I get? Taj, hit me up in Discord and we might be able to help you out with that. Tim says, I'm heading to the wrong airport. I'll be back with you at the 4th airport. No worries, Tim. Yeah, definitely, Andrew, because the sim now is very well performance matched. So my frame rates, I'd be getting 50, 60 frames, no problem right about now, and streaming at the same time, so. Just the Kickfox from Banjo. Jekko, how are you, sir? Welcome to the stream, my friend. I just got K-San San Diego Payway. It's really, really nice, yeah. I'm gonna have to pick up K-San eventually as well. Eric says, have you got the Honeycomb Bravo throttle conduit? Michael at 4PC's got it and did an unboxing. Have you got it? No. No, Honeycomb haven't reached out to me, Eric, to see if I wanted to review one. So I will have to purchase one like all of you guys to do the review, which I will. Orbit Sydney Cityscapes. Yeah, Bryce, so I was saying before that Southport Gold Coast Airport is just been released today, I believe. Andrew, did you watch the footy and who do you support? No, I didn't watch the footy because I had to work all day today, but I, depending on which, if you're saying footy, I'm assuming you mean AFL, and I'm a Hawthorn supporter. The Kit Flights model sucks, yeah. It wouldn't be a true-to-life flight model, I imagine. The next one will be... We're absolutely smashing through the flight, so we might have to do a second one. OMBY is where we're going to next. And I believe there is a point of interest on this island here from memory. Geelong one. Are you joking? Are you serious? Really? Wow, the city of Geelong will be going off. And the reason why I know that is because I grew up in Geelong. That's my hometown. Don't tell too many people about that. Darren says, I bought some weather presets from Orbex for $5.40, which are quite nice. Darren, you bought the SoFly weather presets, and I'm doing a video on them next week from my good friends down at SoFly. So, yes, I met AFL. Sorry to hear you are a Hawks supporter. Thank you, Andrew. Very much appreciated. What team do you follow for? And commiserations in advance as well. Which would do YLTV. Is that Lavington? Is it for that code, Bryce? The River Thames freeware fixed to reset water levels works a treat. There is a water mountains which spoils the experience, but all it's fixed now. Ah, okay. Boomer Simpilot, good morning from Atlanta, y'all. How are you, sir? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Taj says, I live 30 minutes away from Geelong. Have you been to Barwon Heads, mate? Of course I've been to Barwon Heads, Taj. Yep. Are we landing at OMB? No, we're just going to do a flyover. Or we could, does anybody want to do a touch and go? We can do a touch and go there. Is that the airport there? We might do a touch and go. Just for a bit of fun. We'll do a bit of a touch and go here. It's the best. I'm there right now. I love Trove. Yeah, I thought it was somewhere around there. Yeah, Barwon Heads is a beautiful place. I've spent a lot of time there. There we go. There's Darren down there. Andrew says Eagles all the way. Like I said, commiserations, Andrew. Simon says, I'm picking up some great tips about add-ons here. Thanks, and keep up the info coming, everyone. Much appreciated. Yep. Yeah, it's always good to see what other people have picked up and if there's anything because there's a lot of cool stuff, and sometimes it's developers don't really showcase their products well enough and you can miss them. So that's the airport there, going left to right of us. The scenery seems to be a bit sort of lackluster here a little bit. Jason says, I've just got back into the flight simulator. My last time I was in FS2000 on VATSIM. I have since bought the honeycomb yoke and the radio panels, multi-panels and radio panels from Logitech. Very, very nice. Sounds like you will have a great setup there. I'm just going to quickly turn off the autopilot here. So we're going to have a bit of a crosswind landing by the looks of it anyway. It's only 6 knots, so it should be fine. Bryce says, it's a local, so I'm a bit biased. Fair enough. Everybody's biased by their local. What server are we on? We are on the West USA server. Andrew says, I'm Kiwi living in Perth, so sorry for your loss tomorrow too. All the backs win. Mate, I don't even follow that one as well as Andrew, so I'm good there. You can punish me in the comments as much as you want and I will not take offense whatsoever. I probably won't even know what you're talking about. But don't we have a New Zealand coach? I do know that, I think. There you go. Is Drezzy there? What headset am I using? Good question. It is the Turtle Beach Elites or something like that. I use Turtle Beach. I have for years, and they're awesome headsets. Absolutely awesome headsets. And you don't pay a massive... you know, these are up in the $300-400 amount, but also these ones have got like an amplifier, which is good for when I'm recording videos, so... Sort of doing a bit of a naughty right-hand circuit here. Oh, look at the sun! Microsoft Flight Simulator. So do you follow rugby union? No, not at all. I'm a motor racing man, Andrew. I grew up with AFL and I played AFL growing up, but I've never really adopted league or rugby since I moved to Queensland. It's not my thing. Anything that's offside, it's not really my thing. David, how are you, mate? Hello, I was wondering if you have any problems with the G1000 PDF3s. Love your videos, by the way. David, thank you very much for the kind words. No, I don't have any issues with it freezing. I had a few issues with multiplayer, which have been fixed. Thank you for Murphy with some great tips. Other than that, the sim has been working quite well for me. And I just worked out I'm flying the pattern the wrong way. There we go. Alright, so we're doing a mid-crosswind joining right here. Shano, what are you doing? Drez was doing the right thing and flying the correct runway heading. Bryce, I have no idea what that means, mate. Absolutely no idea what that means. So we're on our downwind. miss having a hat switch to do this stuff with. There we go. So we're on our downwinds. We'll just get our trimming. So I think it's what, 70 knots? Is it 70 knots approach speed in a Cirrus? Anybody? It's car racing. Oh, that's NASCAR though, isn't it? Or are you talking about V8s? I'm a Formula 1 fanatic, so anything in European racing is what I generally follow. Alright, so we should be beam... Oh, we're past our beam, so we move the power back, which we are in flap range, so we'll do first a notch of flaps. And we'll do the right thing, so we'll wait for... Is casemate gonna... No, he's actually going up. Why don't I go any higher than that? That's odd. Alright, so we're turning on our base. I've just flown the worst circuit here in the world. Oh, look at the sunset. Yeah, Danny Ricciardo, definitely. Lewis Hamilton, not a big fan. And do you know what? I wasn't a big fan of Michael Schumacher in the day when he was winning everything. Same as I am with Lewis Hamilton. I'm not a big fan. But the day that he retires, that's when I'll probably be more respectful to him. And I was the same. When Vettel was smashing out all the wins, I wasn't a big fan either because I just like motor racing. I always like the underdog, so I'm a bit of a Bottas fan. I get very excited when Bottas wins. I'm not a Charles Leclerc fan, and I like Verstappen, but I'm not a big Verstappen fan. So my drivers that I like is Ricciardo, Vettel, Norris. And I'm having a memory blank. Who's the gentleman that's for Williams, the young fella? I forget his name at this point in time. Lead off some air speed. There we go. Oh, that was a little bit of a kiss, that one. Right, so flaps can go to takeoff. We'll trim like a legend. Oh, we've got way too much trim there. Way too much trim. There we go. Oh, who was that? Who was that? Was that Dex just going down there? Or was that someone else? Sorry guys, I'll catch up to the chat very, very shortly. Alright, so flaps up at 300. And we'll make a right-hand turn once we get to 500 feet. Just like you should do in the circuit. There we go. So make a right-hand turn. And we're going to be departing on the upwind, basically. Or on climb of 4,000 feet. Do I like watching a motorbike racing? Yeah, I don't follow it, but I love watching it because I'm very empathetic when a driver falls off a motorbike because they have to be very brave. But also, I think it's an art. So my favorite motorcycle racer would have to be the Doctor by far. Alrighty, let's keep going. George Russell, yes, that's who I was thinking of. I couldn't think of it when I was on final approach then. Stefan, what airport are you flying at? I actually can't remember. What's this IOK code? It's OM something or other. Someone will remember. There are some rude drivers in the air. There is a few. There we go, we're back on track. Actually need to use a bit of rudder to keep, yeah, the rudder's too sensitive. See, I'm too lazy again to go and set up my sensitivity levels just in case they get wiped in the next update in the next week or so. You have to be very brave to race motorcycles. Yeah, absolutely. Do you get stuttering while playing it? George, absolutely none whatsoever. I used to do on previous builds, but now the sim is working really good.
Engaging autopilot.
There we go, autopilot's just going nuts then. Not sure what that was all about. I think the autopilot then remembered last time I used it we had VS speed of minus 500 and it just went back to that from the looks of that. Are you going to tune to the 24-hour at Spa? I love GT3 cars. Jared, probably not. Just because of timing and all that sort of stuff. Jared, welcome to the stream, my friend. Monitors are awesome. Game changer. No worries, mate. You can have many hours of getting stuck in the hole of watching random YouTube videos on a second screen. Sunset looks amazing. Yeah, the colors are coming out in the sim for sure. You're doing well for Xbox questions so far, Oz. Yorkshire. How do you mean Xbox questions? Oh, because no one's asked. Yorkshire, you're gonna start it now. I'll give it 5 minutes before someone asks when it's out on Xbox. I wish I knew. Look at that for a sunset. George, have you changed any settings in the NVIDIA control panel? No, not at all, George. Actually, I have. George, go and look at Jay's 2 cents video, and you basically want to just change your NVIDIA graphics card to work on performance gaming, I think, for all games, and that'll make a massive difference. But Jay's 2 cents did a good video that will get you started if you want to get your sim to a point for it to run well. So, amazing simulator. Absolutely, Phil, it looks amazing. One thing they've done well is their sim looks amazing, and then they'll just work on it to make it better after that. So, Dex. Dex, I'm gonna have to give you a timeout, my friend. Oh, here we go. Do you know what? We need to get a an Xbox emoji. I need to make one. Or an emote. What time is your sim set to? That is a good question. We're set to 6 o'clock. Brendan, how are you, sir? How do you join in? Just jump in the West USA server and make sure that your multiplayer settings are set to all players. Andrew, yeah. Luke, so that's right. Anything from 25 plus will be fine for a flight sim. It's not like COD, where, you know, 60 frames or 120 frames or anything like that. 25 is like having 60 frames in a first-person shooter when it comes to flight sim. Tom loves the music. Tom, you must be like 1 in a million. There's a lot of haters out there for my style of music for streaming. But that's alright, because I don't listen to them. Oh, look at the nav lights coming along now. Alright, so our next little... we're tracking 30 minutes. 118, 119. And if anybody thought I was flying slow, that's because I was, so we're going to speed up a little bit. But I would be getting about 55 frames here, even on my PC. So if you do spend a little bit of time with the system or the PC, you can get it to run quite well. You know, you don't need an expensive PC to run this sim. LAN party music, is it? George says, so I have two settings, 1920, 1080 native and 1920. Does it matter which one I choose? That's interesting. I actually have no idea. I can't remember. I don't know. Your best bet is just to run some sort of frame rate software and then check which one's better. Boomer says, started watching Two-Tone Murphy after hearing you talk about him. He is hoot. Yeah, he's not bad. He's not bad for an Irishman. The sunset looks fantastic. Oh, it's about to go down. We're about to lose it. Due to the limited planes? Yeah.
Keep spreading the love for MSFS.
Oh, who was that? Was that Frank? Is with a $20 donation. Thank you very much, my friend. Very much appreciated. I haven't seen that. I didn't think the plane donation was working, and I tested it before it was working. That's the first one I've seen pop up. Thank you very much, sir. Really appreciate it. We'll drop some bailouts, everybody, and some clear props in the chat there. And you absolutely scared the bejeebers out of me because I had that playing in my headset way too loud. But thank you very much, Franks. Much appreciated. The mount is cut off. Yeah, I need to fix that, so I do apologize. I will fix that part. Because in my test donations, I haven't had long lengths in there, so but I need to fix that. What speed are you sitting at? Speed, we are sitting at 159 going 160. How do you do the bailouts, Tars? You just need to hit the join button and you can become a Oz Flight Simmer member, and then you'll have access to a bunch of different emotes. So you might see that some of the people in the chat will have their name in green with different airplane emotes next to them. That will show the length that they have been a supporter of the channel as a member, and also they have access to the emotes. And then also you get access to our Discord only member section. So which I'm pretty much hanging out there all the time and doing members streams and just basically mucking around and doing stuff. So Luke, thank you very much, mate. Very much appreciated. Welcome to the Oz Flight Simmer members. Luke, we'll drop some bailouts in the chat for you, sir. Luke, if you're not already in the Discord, mate, make sure you hit us up there and we'll give you access. There we go, dropping the parachute for Luke. You get the red one. That took me ages to get those parachutes worked out, and they look phenomenal on the stream. But thank you very much, Luke. Very much appreciate it. Make sure you we'll put exclamation mark Discord in the chat there, and hit us up in there if you already haven't. I'm starting to lose track a little bit, and you can get access to the Oz Flight Simmer Discord member section. Thank you, sir. We're starting to lose some light. I'm going to have to put on some lighting in the Cirrus. Do we have lighting in the Cirrus? Where's the lighting in this thing? Daxi, thank you very much for the subscription, sir. Where's the actual lighting? It's probably just going to be up here, is it? As you can see, I don't fly Cirrus much. Turn cabin lighting off. Is that all it is? Oh, we don't want that. Isn't there actually any other lighting? Daxi, thank you, mate. Welcome. Hopefully you are doing well and having a great simming weekend. Already in the Discord? I thought so, Luke. I'm starting to lose track a little bit. Oh, geez, you know what we haven't done? We haven't changed tanks over. There we go. We are completely out of balance. Paul says a good night, mate. Thank you for dropping by, Paul. Really, really appreciate it. Grace says the interior light is in the front left of the console. Hang on, where am I looking? Ah, thank you. There we go. Get some red stuff happening here. Turn that down a little bit. There we go. Get some mood lighting happening in the cockpit here. Thank you, Luke. Very much appreciated. Yes, we found them. Thank you, guys. Much appreciated. Showing the love. Showing us how to use the Cirrus. Just need to have a bit more coffee to keep me going. It's been a long day. Whoops. That cup was a little bit closer to my face than what I thought it was. Possibly, Andrew, possibly. Muzak says, when using an Xbox controller, the autopilot doesn't follow the flight plan. Anyone know a fix? Actually don't know, because I haven't been messing too much around flying the plane with an Xbox controller. The Cirrus autopilot works quite nicely. Yeah, Darren, it does. But then a lot of the GA aircraft I've been flying... What's that over there? Oh no, it's just different lights. A lot of the ones I've been flying, it's been working quite well. It's interesting how you got the night lighting here, lighting up the different parts. That's cool how it does that. That's very, very nice. Where is Join Taj? Are you watching the stream from a PC or are you watching the stream from a mobile device? If you're watching it from a tablet or a mobile device, I don't think you can hit the join button, but if you're watching it from a PC, you can. George, my buildings look really bad in Microsoft even though I'm running high settings. What settings are you actually running your buildings at? Are your buildings on high or is it just the rest of it? Fuzzdog says, I'm in an extra and autopilot isn't an option. Dude, you don't need autopilot in an extra. You probably shouldn't be flying an extra that long. On an iPad, yeah, I think, Taj, you need to be on a PC I believe, for the join button only to appear. So I don't know why that is. I think that's just YouTube themselves. To a bit of a window shot there because I haven't done many of those. I've been panning around like a headless chicken on the outside. Photogrammetry? Don't think so. The high presets look blocky and undetailed. Jace, what setting did you have to... I think it was yourself that had to mess around with that. What setting did you have that you made your sim wasn't as detailed, if you're still here in the stream? And you have photographic... Oh, I think that was the setting I was thinking of. Is that an airport down there too we missed out on? Is too. Tom says, I think YouTube doesn't want to comply with Apple's in-app purchasing policies. Ah, that's probably right, I would say. Andrew, thank you very much, sir. Welcome. I should say welcome. Thank you very much for the $7.99 donation. Really appreciate it. Anticipation of 60,000 subs. Congrats. Also, do you know when Microsoft Flight Simulator will be out on Xbox? Oh. Oh.
In anticipation of 60k subs, congrats. Also, do you know when MSFS will be out on Xbox? Tears of joy.
Very, very funny, man. Jason says turn on big maps. There you go. Oh, very, very funny. Greg says, oh, the voice, can you kill it now? Tomo says, oi, lad, is this game for free? No, it's not. Unfortunately, it's not. No, it's definitely not free. We're starting to lose some light there. There we go. Actually, how far we got left to go? We've still got 7 minutes before we start tracking up. And I actually might need to get the... Because we've got a lot of points of interest as we fly back up here, and we're not going to see them because it's going to be too dark. George says, actually I have an idea where it says how much of the data has been streamed. Mine today is 0. Okay, that's interesting. Tom says, I'm playing on the standard version using my Xbox subscription. Yes, you're using the Ultimate Game Pass. It's not a bad deal, actually. Tyler is waiting for Microsoft Flight Simulator for the Nintendo Switch. A very, very funny man. Oh, there we go. Who's... Just saw some strobes happening for a second. That's the problem. I want the premium deluxe version. Yeah, it's a bit pricey, but for the extra aircraft, it's definitely worth it, considering you're going to be waiting a while in the sim for new aircraft. So, George, thank you very much for the subscription, sir. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All of the points, Campbell says all of the points of interest will be lit. Okay, cool. Carlos, yeah, definitely, mate. You will have no problems. Even a 1080 will be fine. The way this sim is performing, you'll be fine. Absolutely no problem whatsoever. Yep. We'll just go back this way so we can see you guys. Sergio, good morning all the way from Brazil. Welcome, mates. Hopefully you are doing well and having a good weekend. What is it, Saturday morning in Brazil? Or Saturday afternoon? Do I fly with keyboard? No, I fly with a Yoke I, the Yoke. I'm using the mouse to do the panning around on the streams though, and I use an Xbox controller if I want to go into a remote view or the drone view. It is, okay. Philip, how are you, sir? All the way from Portugal. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Darren says, look at me near the front of the pack. This F-16 was worth stealing. Where am I looking? What's your gamer tag, Darren? Paulo says, so nice this flight. Thank you, sir. Hi, all the way from the Netherlands. Well, welcome, guys. Thank you for everybody joining around the world. Should play DCS, Tomo says. I do have DCS. It's just, it's hard to go between all the different, the sims and DCS. Some of the aircraft to learn how to fly are pretty hard, so. I can't see you in the, I can see your name tag, Darren, but I can't see the aircraft with, I think you're creeping up there anyway. There's Steve's Rings. There's some big airliners there. It's actually not really much to see. Are your strobes on? Yeah, they are. They just weren't showing before, which is a bit strange. Another Dutchie. Now, I've got a question for you guys. Do you guys want me to just change the time so it's a little bit brighter so you can see the terrain below, or do you want me to stay at dark settings or not? Just let us know and we can change. So Tasha's got to go. Bye. Thank you, mate. Thanks for dropping by anyway. Oliver, how are you, sir? Welcome to the stream. Darren says, I like DCS as well, but somewhat as thick as me. It's an aircraft and weapons, etc. Yeah, it's probably me. I don't have the patience. Like, I love a civilian aircraft I can pick up. There we go. Fuzz is flying inverted. Snapped it over. I can pick up aircraft generally quite quickly and learn to fly, but military aircraft's a bit different. So let's try a night landing. Go back to the sunset. Turn the lights in the background down according with the sim lights. You'll be fine. Do a night landing. It's up to you guys. I'm happy to do night landings, but if you guys want to see the terrain, we can just go back to dusk up to you guys, because there's not really much to see. Gary, how are you, sir? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Gary says, hello, I'm glad I was not late, mate. No, we are still going. Carla says, Frostmaster Airbus, the officer pack weather, as you mean the throttles, you mean? Lighter, please. Dusk it. Alright, so what we can do, we can just do... We'll just lighten it up just a little bit. And we'll start the sunset there, because by the time we get there, we'll be back on dusk, and we can do a night landing. That way you guys just get to see it. So we'll basically start another dusk. So sorry if you feel like I've cheated. I'm sorry. Oh, here we go. We're gonna have a crash here, ladies and gentlemen. What have I done? Oh, how close was that? That was very, very close. Obviously we had textures loading in or something. Looks better than the day. Alright, no worries, Campbell. Just remind me and we'll change it. Rick says, how much longer will the flight be, as I really need to get some decorating done, or maybe I'll just put it off till tomorrow. Sorry, mate. We've probably got another hour of this flight. Minimum. About an hour, hour and a little bit. Don't confuse dessert with a desert. Sorry, mate. You are eating sand. Frank, have you watched any of my videos? My mispronunciation is definitely going to happen. Much better, thank you. I sensed a crash coming. Fuzz dog, it was pretty close. I think it was when I changed it and then it was loading the multiplayer back in, so. What about chocolate sand? Bryce, now you're talking. There we go. That's Yumsy. Yumsy's back. Yumsy, you've flown with us before, haven't you? Alright, so we might do some... Banjo says, can anybody see my Teo Rego? No, Banjo, we can't see your Rego. Only yourself is the only person that can see your own Rego. Ah, it's interesting because some people have the same gamer ID or close to the YouTube, and some people have something completely different. Thank you, Gary. Pilot, how are you, sir? Greetings to you, Captain. Thank you, mate. ADES, yeah, that's one of the reasons why. Unfortunately, I was lucky. My copy of Microsoft Flight Simulator was provided by Microsoft. But if I was purchasing it, I would have the same sort of thing. So. Campbell says, rest in peace to Dex, as he done an inverted dive again. He probably wanted to just slide away and not say anything there. There we go. We'll drop some bailouts into Dex. Hopefully he made it to the ground safely and he can jump back in. And there would be a good reason for. Someone said so people don't see or get offended what someone might put on a rego, I guess. Thank you, Paul. I was flying at below 10,000 feet. Well, that'll do it. Charlie, how are you, sir? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Have screenshots to prove. Okay. Interesting. Is that an airport down there? Is it? No, that's just a road. Banjo says, using my old man's rego in Honor, nothing bad. Yeah, it's nothing to do with you, Banjo. It's just how they've got the sim set up, my friend. Gary, so where we're heading to? We're heading through the city of Dubai. SR22, yep. Dex says not 10k, just 10. Ah. As in flight 0010. Ah, okay. Now I'm with you. Now I'm with you. Okay. I was a bit confused. Sim frames are running absolute supreme today. Joseph, sorry I missed that. Joseph received my shirt yesterday. Very nice. Joseph, was that one of the Oz Flight Simmer shirts? Oh, very, very cool, mate. Thank you very much for the support. I very appreciate it. I'm a little bit biased, but I do say the quality of the shirts are really, really good. So, I've got a bunch of new stuff coming, actually myself. So, take some photos and stuff for you guys to see. But I'm very much looking forward to it. There's a really cool zip-up hoodie. Obviously, it's going to be too hot for summer for me to wear it, but I'm looking forward for winter time too. So, but thank you very much for the support. I really appreciate it. Pilot Ray, are you? No, autopilot, mate. Yeah. I find if I was hand flying it, I could trim up really well, but it's too hard to sort of stream and talk and watch the chat. So I'm being a lazy pilot. Being one of these guys here. Dang, how are you, sir? Welcome to the stream, my friend. There we go. Fuzz Dog's inverted. Darren says, what is the building there on the left? This is one of the... This one here. This one should be one of the points of interest. Actually, we might jump off and go off to off autopilot and have a bit of a look. Can you fly the Boeing 787? Yes, I can. I don't really fly it too much because, I don't know, I just find airliners with glass cockpits everywhere are a bit different, so. Dan, how are you, mate? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Charlie had a fever. He was super sick, mate. I hope you are feeling better, buddy. I don't know what this music is, though. I should have some fluoro sticks and be dancing in a nightclub, I think. It's a SR-22 by Cirrus, is the aircraft. Keith says, just waking up in my part of the world, so hungover. Keith, do you want to know the miracle trick about getting rid of a hangover? Let me know and I can share the secret. There is only one way to cure a hangover. And usually if you've got a hangover, it means it was a good night. We're going to slow down a little bit. Is Dex at it again, Campbell? Is he having some trouble with the sim tonight? Gary from the state of Queensland, mate. Keith, mate, yes, you got me. Yes, it's drink some more, my friend. Wake up and start drinking some more. Drink lots of water while you're drinking. Yeah, that is the proper way to do things. No, we're not overstressed. We're way within the green arc here. Thank you, Dang. They definitely very much got like the old Orbex lights in the sim. You can confirm by Dex that the TBN's tail is 15 feet high. Alright, let's do a look at that. I don't know, does anybody know what this is? Yeah, graphics look... Oh, that's the thing. As you get a little bit lower, the graphics can get pretty shonky. Ryan, is that what it's called, is it? I wouldn't be able to pronounce that. There you go. Fuzz is a bit of a stunt pilot there. Steven's doing his rings around the this sort of mosque here. Mate, Steven. Round of applause for Steven, everybody. Mate, you are an absolute legend, my friend. Did Fuzzdog just smack it into the mosque? I think he did. Toad, how are you, sir? Welcome to the stream, my friend. That's good scenery, Gary says. Yeah. So this is a point of interest. So that's a handcrafted building by the Asobo team. Just need to get some height here. Here we go. Tyler's doing some laps. Fuzzdog says you saw nothing as he planked it into the mosque. I think I need to be careful or else I'm going to get too low here as well. It looks great, yeah, it does. That's why I wanted to sort of not be fully dark mode so we can see some of these points of interest. Can you communicate with all the aircraft around you? Not really. Like, you can using third party, and it's even got a helipad there for when helicopters are in there. There we go. Toll store just went in as well. So not really. We'll do one more lap. But you can with third-party software, so... Oh, the water's looking amazing as well. Microsoft Flight Simulator. If anybody's getting some screenshots, let me know. I'd love to see them in the Discord channel. This is pretty cool. Is that actually water in that mosque? Is that meant to be like that? 500. Oh, there we got the 500 call. Jeez, we're pulling some speed ourselves. Some tight turns there. Probably way above maneuvering speeds. Gary, the frame rates are really, really good. Really good. I'll be getting 50 frames here and my PC is not the best, so it's running smooth. Like, how good is that scenery? Actually, we'll gain some altitude before we put the autopilot back on. Epic, not really. Like, no, because it's using photographic scenery, not really. So it's not like the roads that you would see in X-Plane. So I would like for them to do something about that. I reckon you would see a third party probably do an add-on that would fix a lot of that sort of stuff, I would think. Down the line, I could see someone like Orbex or someone doing something like that. Frank says, got to go. Have a wonderful day. Frank, thank you very, very much for the support, my friend. Much appreciated. I'll drop some bailouts in the chat for you. Thank you, mate. Thank you for dropping by. Alright, so we're going to stick on the autopilot again. We'll put on IAS mode and just see if that's actually going to work. What's it going to do? What's the autopilot going to do here? GamerBot says, I'm back, Oz. How's it going, mate? It's going well. Look at that. There's planes everywhere. I feel like I'm just going to stall in a second. Scenery is looking very, very nice, Campbell. If I missed that before, Keith, thank you very much for your subscription, mate. Much appreciated. Eric says, I just love how this is just taking in the scenery and lighting. Yeah, it's very, very nice. There we go. We're pulling nearly 2,000 invert speed in the Cirrus. Are you going to join us? Okay, no worries, Charlie. So our next is, what do we got? 20 minutes. And thank you very much for the subscription, sir. Welcome, my friend. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream. Space shuttle status, pretty much. Epic says, I wish I could get a Microsoft Flight Simulator one day, but it's going to be quite a while. I'm sorry to hear, but the sim will be even better than what it is now by the time you get it, I'm sure. And Mark, how are you, sir? Oh, welcome to the stream, my friend. Two-Toner Murph said to check you out, looking awesome. Thank you, mate. Well, hopefully I'll catch you in Two-Tone stream. I think he usually streams when it's my morning, so... I was actually watching his stream the other day, watching some of the guys landing in, I think it was Saba? Yeah, the lighting looks phenomenal. Gary, thank you, mate. Very much appreciated. Oh, this is relaxing and fun for me. But look at those buildings. How good they look, even from like 4,000 feet. The mosque was the Grand Mosque, in case no one mentioned it. Yeah, thank you, Greg. No, I was wondering what it was. Should fly over Ferrari World. I wonder where that is. Actually, that's probably a good thing to fly over. I don't know where that is, though. As you said, I went to Dubai in 2019 and I really want to just experience that again with Microsoft Flight Simulator one day. Yeah, it's actually, I need to fly probably around some of the parts in the world that I've lived in and worked in and traveled to. Would be cool. I haven't really sort of done that. Saba, yes, it was the Two-Tones official flying circus the guys did. It was fun to watch. Actually, I had a lot of fun watching that. New York controller, morning, sir. Welcome to the stream, my friend. It's in Abu Dhabi. Okay. I'm sure we might be able to find it. Just when we get over that way, Bryce, if you mention it to me again. East from that mosque. Oh, okay. So we've missed it, basically. No worries, Gaming Bold. See you, mates. Catch you later. Aviation, how are you, sir? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a good simming weekend. Full of aviation. Yeah, it's the... Yep. I know what you're saying there, Campbell. No problem. Yeah, unfortunately we missed it. Okay. Go to Italy for the real Ferrari experience. Yeah, Italy would be a good place to mess around with. Greg is following the flights on Google Maps. I'm hoping to bring, I just haven't had time, but an EFB pop-up so you guys can see some flight planning through an EFB. So that's coming. I'm not going to say next stream because I probably won't have it set up by then. Yeah, Gary, very. You could fly nav flights from it. VFR nav flights, no problem. I've done some around my local. It's pretty good. Bing Maps is a bit outdated and it has some issues. Google Maps really needs a pair. Oh, yeah. I think that's why they're doing all their upgrades to the round the world stuff. So bringing the sim, you know, and they're buying data from bits and pieces. Blue Games are welcome, sir. Before I answer that question, if anybody who loves watching racing sims, flight sims, all that sort of stuff, make sure you go and check out my friend Blue Games and go and check out his YouTube channel. He does streams, he does great videos, very, very entertaining. I check out his content every week, and he is an all-round nice guy. You should check out his stuff. Blue, if you can, drop a link in the description. Sorry, in the comments there. Everybody can go and check you out. How's the flight training going? So certificate's done, and at the moment I've got my nav training on hold just because of work things, but I'm still flying in the meantime, building command hours up, and I'll be doing my PAX endorsement very, very soon. So I've got a flight, a private hire doing command hours on Monday, and then another one on Sunday. So we've got 2 flights this week, so enjoying it heaps. Unfortunately, when I do my nav training, I've basically got to have half a day spare, and just with work, it's been a bit hard, but I've got some holidays going up, so I'm going to smack it out. So I'm halfway through my nav training, but I've sort of pushed it back by about a month. But we're still flying, so that's the fun stuff. Hell yeah, have been flying with him occasionally. Mate, not a problem, Blue. I can't think of the name, bro. Is there still not an Xbox date? That's correct, my friend. There is no Xbox date. Practice your 1 in 60s. Yeah. I can do a lot of that in the sim, so, and practice my procedures and things like that. So I've done 3 nav flights. But I've just been doing solo flights at the moment. Dennis, how are you, sir? Tom says, sounds like an Oz. It's no, probably Tom. You're probably thinking of a PPL. I've got a recreation certificate. So basically, what my will be recreation certificate. Then it's PAX endorsement, then nav endorsement, and then I'll be doing an RP. I'll be looking at doing an RPL conversion. So. Looks exciting, yeah. I've got Blue, there's actually a video I did of some crosswind landings you might want to check out. Because I know you're sort of about to embark on the same sort of stuff, aren't you? Or you've started your groundwork. So here we're coming out to some big trademark sort of parts of Dubai. I've seen your vids on the sling. You'll be fine with... Is that... I think you meant to say navs? Your stuff looks great, yeah. Yep. Quality content for sure. Oh, you have a recreation certificate as well. Yeah. So the reason why I went down the recreation path is, one is because I'm flying for enjoyment, not for a career. I sort of, that boat sailed a few years ago, but the cool thing is when you reach different milestones, like for PPL, if I was doing PPL, I still wouldn't be able to fly sort of much without like going private for hire a plane. But I can do that with a certificate. So, you know, on Monday, I'm just gonna go for a flight. So, B nabs, yeah, okay, cool. That video was pretty early on. That was like my second flight after 3 or 4 months break from coronavirus, and then we had winds gusting at 20 to 27. So it was fun, but it was a bit of a wake-up call. So, but I don't know. I might take one GoPro with me on the Monday flight and just plug it in there and just see what happens. Probably wouldn't show you guys, but it might be the beginning of, you know, we'll see. I'll have a think about it. PPL in the UK, how much does it cost? I'd have no idea. Punda, how are you, sir? Oh, welcome, welcome, welcome. I haven't seen you for a while, my friend. Thank you, Toad. Very, very much appreciated. Cost me $8K for my PPL in Miami, Florida. Really? Is that all? And your hours can count towards a PPL depending on your instructor's assessment. Okay. 8K, is that all? You got it done in 40 hours. Wow. Mate, congrats. Charlie, if you ever write anything like check out my channel, the YouTube will basically pick it up and won't show you the message. Just relaxing. How is everything, mate? Living the flight sim dream. Actually, what I'm going to do, guys, I'm just going to change this up a little bit so you can actually see some of the terrain, because it is dark, and I think obviously when they did some of the Bing mapping here, the city wasn't in the same state, because I believe there's all that should be all filled out by now in real life, I think, from memory. So there's all houses on that by now. You can get your PPL in the US cheap. If you fly often, you'll be able to retain your training. Well, that's probably why GA is quite big in the US, because it's cheap. We got some ships there. Or is that the second? Is that? Have they done two of them? I didn't know there was 2 of them. Tanner, I think this is the first time I've managed to catch one of your live streams. I'm coming on at 4:40 AM here in Fairbanks, Alaska. Mate, all the way from Fairbanks, Alaska. one of the places I would like to go and visit, mate. Welcome, welcome, welcome. 4:40 a.m. What are you doing up at that time of the morning? Oh, look at the scenery. Sorry if I'm going to pan around a little bit, but because I haven't really flown much here, it's quite interesting. Flown over the docks here. There's the cranes. Spambot, yeah, we got him. Alright, so we're going to go off autopilot here in a second. Because we pretty much reached our destination. I have an RPC, a nav, PAX, and in Vic. Apart from not being able to fly for 4 months, it's the cheapest way. Yeah. Very, very nice. So what aircraft have you been flying with your RPC? The next one is completely built out. Ah, okay. Actually, what we might do, I'm going to do a city loop from the back. Been to Dubai a few times with the Navy. It's an awesome place. Oh, I imagine so. Like, this place would be absolutely insane. Pity it's such a long flight from Oz to get over there, though. Like, Darren, so, like, is it a place you're free to do what you want and things? Because you can't, like, drink and stuff over there, is that correct? Or if you're a tourist. I don't know if that building should be that high, though. Should that be that high? That doesn't look right. Charlie says, do I have infinite flights? No, mate. I do watch some people on infinite flight. Like, even these buildings down here on these houses. It's pretty good. Like the Technem? Okay. You can drink if you're a tourist. Ah, roger. I was there a year ago. Okay. Guys, I have to leave this good time of flight. I need to make some money to buy a new computer to have to play Flight Simulator. I have to go. Thank you. God bless. Thank you very much for joining us, mate. Oh, that was super close. Oh, oh no, we nearly KO'd out in the buildings. Oh my God. Epic. No worries, mate. Isn't there some airspace between Oz and Dubai that is unfriendly? What are you talking about? Oh no. Oh. There we go. We've got the rich boats there. We're just going to cruise out here where it's a little bit safer for the minute. Castro, you're from Brazil? Welcome to the stream, my friend. I know, Greg. I know, tell me about it. It was super close. Like, I saw one on the left and I go, hang on, there's probably going to be one in front of me here. Smiles, how are you, sir? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Yeah, it was nearly the end of the stream. Andy, how are you, mate? Nah, that's alright. Wunder, I'm all over it. All over it like a smarty. So much for my close city loop. Is that like a shipwreck there? Oh no, that just looked like it was on a lean. Alright, we'll keep moving along. If anybody wants to give it a go, go for it. Actually, come and think of it, what's the tanks doing? Oh, they're about even now. Very good. You have to stall onto it. Took me about 20 goes. Okay, so it is doable. Do we know if the upcoming America will include Alaska, Hawaii? What about Canada? Very large, yeah. They didn't really... I don't think they really specified if it included Alaska. I don't think they specify... I don't think it will include Canada. I'm pretty much think... Yeah. I don't know, maybe. They didn't specify, but I'm pretty confident. I don't think they're going to include Canada because they never mentioned it. And I reckon they're not going to include Hawaii either. Any news on the... Grant says, any news on the release of Xbox? Negative, sir. If I had news on Xbox, believe me, I would make a video for you guys. But there's been nothing. Apart from the only thing that they've said that's linked to anything via time, which they haven't given a time, if that makes sense, is that Xbox will launch when Microsoft Flight Simulator converts over to DirectX 12. That's the only thing that they've said. Banjo says, thanks for the stream, mate, and the flight heading off. Banjo, no worries, mate. Thank you for dropping by. It's easy in the X Cup? Yeah, I would imagine so. Mary, how are you, sir? Good morning from sunny Caribbean. Nice to be here, Mary. One of the nicest people you can meet in the flight sim community. How are you, sir? Mate, hopefully you're doing well. If anybody's watching, Mary has a great Infinite Flight YouTube channel. Feel free to go and check him out. Puts out weekly videos. Mate, he's absolutely a master on the content. Dex, that is the question. So, DX12 will be out when the Xbox is getting released. The Xbox will be released when DX12 is released. There you go. The chicken before the egg is the question. That's pretty much the only thing they've alluded to that I've been able to pick up. So it will be a nice little party for everybody. But PC users will get to see DirectX 12, and then people will be able to see it out on the Xbox. So is that would have to be one of the tallest buildings in the world, wouldn't it? It's absolutely smashing everything else in the area. DirectX 12 comes out when the RX short is. Yeah. Tim says, got a touch and go done on the Mooney. Really? Did you just do it then? Hopefully before the end of the year. I don't know. I don't know. I tell you what, they're good at keeping secrets. They surprised us about the release of the sim and dropped it all very, very quickly. They never know. They might do it on Xbox, but VR is going to be the next feature that's be dropping before anything else. Tell you what, that my sim doesn't like that building. It's glitching out when I get the plane to fly past it. It does not like it whatsoever. Mate, my pleasure. Thank you for dropping by. It is, yes it is. Ah, that's right. I do remember that name. Yeah, it's absolutely insane. Joshua, how are you, sir? Welcome to the stream. I think that's Kid. Thank you for the subscription, sir. Thank you very much for dropping by tonight, mate. A pleasure. Watching this on my laser tablet that I bought from Big W. Flew from Dubbo to Sydney in the 350 IMVR will be awesome. Yeah. What is a DX12? Oh, there's probably someone that could explain it better than I in the chat. Like says, I'll be able to run Ultra with 30 to 40 frames on an i7-900A 650 Super. Would I be able to? Your CPU is fine. You'll definitely be able to run the sim on a 650 Super. I just don't know what is a 650 equivalent to. Oh, what happened there? Fuzz is just doing a snap barrel roll. Steve, he's been an absolute legend. There's Tyler doing laps as well. I don't know how you guys fly these things and fly them. Gunnar says, is it possible to print the plane's checklist like this plane here, the Cirrus? Billy, you just make sure that your multiplayer settings are set to all players, and that you jump on the West USA server. Do you know whether the Flight Sim 2020 will be multiplayer on Xbox? Well, it'll be multiplayer, but I don't know if you'll be able to join the PC players and stuff like that. I'm not too sure about that. Here we go. Greg says, DirectX 12 graphics processor technology for games, much better graphics than the older DX11. Dave, is the sunset? No, I don't think so, because I think it's past sunset in the sim, so it should be darker. There we go. Here's Dubai. I think this is a handcrafted airport from memory as well. What a massive airport. What's the wind doing? Crossplay will be available? Yeah. Then you're going to see a lot of traffic in the sim. A lot of traffic. Alrighty, so we just flew over on our downwinds. Sloppy says, how many planes can you use and are there helicopters? No helicopters yet, they'll come out in a DC later on. We go drop flaps. Did we just drop flaps then? Yep. Turn on base. Sorry Dex, I'll get to your comment in a second. Split into instances. I think they would have to. So planes, no helicopters yet. How many planes can you use and are there helicopters? I can't remember what the total is, but it's 28 planes or something like that so far. And there's some third-party ones that you can purchase as well. And we're just going to continue the turn and then because we'll pretty much be on final. That was the world's worst lineup to final then. Yeah, I totally agree, Tanner. But imagine this, right? So say if you were sitting in Dubai and you're sitting in a 747 and you're trying to do a serious flight, and then you have all these GA aircraft like us doing a multi-flight. You know, like we're pretty good, but we are still flying around, you know, with shenanigans and stuff, and just start getting invaded by people like us. Like, it's gonna happen. Charlie, welcome back, mate. It's a pretty cool approach there with the lights of the roads. Try not to use the rudders too much because I haven't, like I'm using my rudders, but I've got to be careful because I haven't done the sensitivity update, so they're way too sensitive. Man, this display could land itself. Right, so over the numbers, throttles all the way back, lever flare and bleed it in speed. the lights with the bit distracting actually. Gonna line up there. There we go. And make sure we don't slam the nose. There's Steve right behind me. Luke says made it with 6% fuel left. We're gonna go right up the back of Steve. I'm just gonna cut in on you, mate. My landing lights for a bit. Have I got taxi lights on this thing? Thank you, Dennis. The lights actually put me off a little bit. I thought it was a little bit higher than what it was, but I think it was alright. No, I'm not sure what you're talking about. I do apologise. Dex says we might land on the GA runway instead. Yeah, fair enough. ARS, welcome, sir. Thank you. Thank you for the kind words. Got Steve just behind me there. We're going to pretend we're one of the big boys here and find a park there. Yeah, it's easier with rudder pedals. But the thing is, I'm frightened if I mess around with them. I worked on them one afternoon for 5 hours, got all my settings perfectly, and then we had an update and they basically vanished, so... Greg says the GA runway just means any taxiway. I just ordered the Thrustmaster rudder pedals yesterday. Can't wait to get them. I think I'll get on Halloween. Very, very nice. Ringo says a landing thumbs up from Naples, mate. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Thank you very much for the kind words. Harrison, yes. Sorry, gents. I hope Dubai gets an update. Yeah, probably will. Alright, we're going to go and park on this concourse here. So we're going to do this on the outside so you guys can see. But look at that, for a default sim. I wonder if I can get the jetway to work. Thank you, Boomer. Thank you for the kind words, my friend. Yeah, I need to, that's what I need to do, Dave. I need to set them all up and then just basically have a look. I was a bit dirty when it happened, so, because I just did it and then 2 days later. Don't worry, my sim's gonna play up in a sec while everybody loads back in. I mean, what server do you have to have the group flight? Just the West. Look at that. Just the West USA, but I'm actually going to be finish up very, very, very shortly. But if you like, and if you do see, you can see the join button. You're welcome to hit that and become a Ozflight Simmer, part of the Ozflight Simmer YouTube members. And after a flight like this, you can meet me over in the Discord there, and you can jump on the voice chat as well. I'm not sure if this is the way to, no, it won't be. It won't be, I better do it the proper way. There we go. There we go. Commander Dan, I missed on the flight. Looking forward to the next one. Hopefully won't be working. Travis, you are welcome, mate. Thank you very much. Is it too late to join? Lars, I'm gonna be finishing up, but we may be streaming tomorrow night. I'll see, because I can't be too late because I'm actually going to go for a flight the next day, very early in the morning. So I can't make it too late because I want to make sure I'm fit and ready to fly. There's Yums Day, looking very, very professional there. But I just want to say thank you, Frankie, for the donation before. Buzz, thank you very much for your donation. Luke, thank you very much for your membership as well. And Andrew, again, thank you very much for your donation. And also Joseph, thank you very much for picking up some merchandise. Very much appreciated. And for everybody that joined us in the flight today, thumbs up for you guys. Very much appreciated. I had a lot of fun tonight. It was a cool place to fly around with. Thanks for the stream. At least it's time to land like a space shuttle. So I'm going to catch you guys later. Have an awesome Sunday. And for the members, I'll probably see you around in the Discord over the weekend sometime. Thanks, guys. I will catch you later.
My kingdom there. Up in the clouds, I'm riding high in the